Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. I've had this one for a bit. I didn't want to rush and make a video, but I also don't really need 20 minutes to cover it, so here's a quick take that took a while to get to. But before we get into that, don't forget to check this great discount for it. You can find the link in both the video description and the top comment below. Alright, enough talk, let's get right into it.
To get things started, let's hear from our first reviewer.
This reviewer is thoroughly impressed with this portable power station, calling it a fantastic and reliable addition to any camping setup or emergency preparedness kit. What seemed to stand out most to our reviewer was the combination of its compact, lightweight design and its sheer versatility. The unit is apparently very easy to carry, small enough to be stowed in a backpack or the trunk of a car without taking up much space. Despite its small footprint, it's packed with useful outputs, including a standard AC outlet and multiple USB ports. This client found it incredibly convenient for keeping everything from a laptop to smartphones and cameras charged up while on the go, far from any wall sockets. The reliability of this power bank was another major highlight. Its battery capacity was found to be substantial, capable of powering several devices over an extended period. Our reviewer also appreciated the flexibility in recharging the unit itself, noting that it can be plugged into a wall or hooked up to solar panels for true off-grid use. A surprisingly useful feature was the built-in flashlight. It's described as being very bright, with different modes like SOS and strobe, which adds a valuable layer of security and utility for nighttime situations or potential emergencies. In the end, this client strongly endorses this portable generator for anyone who spends time outdoors or simply wants a dependable backup power source at home. The ability to charge multiple gadgets at once, combined with its easy portability and thoughtful extras like the flashlight, makes it a truly practical and worthwhile piece of gear.
Excellent. Let's find out what our next reviewer has to share about their experience.
This reviewer purchased this portable power station a couple of months before running into trouble. To ensure the unit was functioning as expected, our reviewer had used it several times to charge a phone and made a point to check on it monthly, just as an electrician had recommended. Everything seemed fine for the first 2 months. Then one day, this client attempted to use the device to power a portable radio, but it failed to provide any charge. Troubleshooting began immediately. Our reviewer tried moving the power station to a different electrical outlet, hoping that would solve the issue, but the unit remained completely unresponsive. It wouldn't turn on or accept a charge. By this point, the return deadline had passed, leaving this client with a device that had only been used successfully a few times before it completely died. The initial experience was incredibly frustrating, and at that point, they could not recommend the product. However, in a surprising turn of events, this client decided to try charging the generator one last time a while later. They plugged it in and left it connected for a full day. To their astonishment, the device actually took a full charge. After multiple failed attempts in the past, seeing it power up again was a huge relief. While our reviewer is thankful that the power station is currently working, they remain cautiously optimistic, hoping that the device continues to function properly after its mysterious failure and revival.
Excellent. Let's find out what our next reviewer has to share about their experience.
This reviewer initially had a less than stellar experience with this portable power station. Upon receiving the unit, there were some immediate concerns. Specifically, our reviewer noticed what appeared to be dirty fingerprints on the sides, giving the impression that the power station had been used before it arrived. More concerningly, the device didn't charge as expected. The client reported that it only reached the second of the 4 charge indicators and then stopped completely. This obviously defeats the purpose, especially since this individual purchased it with the intention of using it during power outages caused by bad weather. Consequently, being unable to contact the seller, a return seemed imminent. However, it wasn't all negative. This reviewer was impressed by the brightness and adjustability of the built-in light. Also, the unit itself is notably portable and lightweight, which is certainly convenient. Update * the customer support team for this portable power station reached out directly to our reviewer and apologized for the initial experience. They're sending a replacement unit. Once it arrives, the client intends to test it thoroughly and provide a further update on the experience. The willingness of the company to take responsibility and offer assistance is greatly appreciated.
And that's a wrap. Like, subscribe, and drop a comment if you've got thoughts. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.